we were dealing with bladder cancer. And he is having his bladder removed.
Everybody got to perk up right here. I can't be the only one come back.
We're now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
And so here we go again, back with another one. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. And we got to go ahead and chime in on Coach Prime because, as many of you already know, Coach Prime, unofficially at least, went public with him and actress Karrueche Tran. And we've all seen the video circulating by now. Actress Karrueche Tran by his bedside before his surgery, and then again by his side after his surgery. And it's somewhat of a sensitive subject for a lot of different reasons, and not even Deion wants to address it, at least not yet.
That's why I'm gonna let you go, Coach. Don't kill the messenger. Everyone seen Karrueche by your side during your hospital visit. Everyone wants to know what that friendship is about.
We got a bad connection. I got a bad. I can't.
You gotta go.
I can't back.
And so, as we all know, the entertainment industry is small. It's real small. And once you're in that A-list bubble, you see the same faces over and over again. Every event, every vacation, every room, you're gonna run into some of the same faces. And so there's gonna be some overlapping. And that being said, Karrueche has been in her share of entanglements with public figures over the years. And we're not going to shame Karrueche Tran. We're not going to do that. We don't do that on this channel because, for what it's worth, she's probably had the same amount of entanglements or involvements as anybody else her age. Hers just happens to be with more public figures. And I see a lot of people on social media, in particular men, wondering why Deion Sanders would want to be with somebody who has that many public figures under their belt. And that's the $1 million question.
Survey set.
And it's real simple. Status and trust. Because let's be real, some of these women come with status.
Nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. So for me,
She don't mean checks. Take a look. Blue checks.
I'm talking heavy
Verified.
hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege. Like, people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore. And you can either, use it to your advantage and maybe abuse it, or you can, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
There's a reason why if you date a Laura Harvey, your name's gonna be trending. If you date a Kardashian, your name's gonna be trending. If you date a Bernice Burgos, at least back in the day, your name was going to be trending. And so that's worth something, especially when you're talking about a coach like Deion Sanders. And we know Deion is the master, probably one of the best to ever do it. When we're talking about flash and keeping the spotlight on himself, he's probably one of the best to ever do it. And when you're a head coach who's looking to attract the best recruits in the country, the best talent, that's always going to be important. Now, I'm not saying it's not true love. I'm not saying these two are not in love and don't genuinely like and respect each other. That probably goes without saying, but it's also marketing. There was a reason why we all found out at the same time that him and Karrueche were dating. She wasn't by his bedside by accident.
And he is having his bladder removed.
And so, yeah, a woman like Karrueche definitely comes with a reputation, but along with that reputation comes a track record, a proven track record. And somebody like Deion Sanders can definitely appreciate that Because somebody like Karrueche Tran, who's been with so many different entertainers and who's been in the limelight, she knows how to move in silence. She hasn't done a tell-all book. She hasn't exposed anybody for this or that. She didn't leak any bedside screenshots. She hasn't ran to the blogs. And most importantly, she didn't run to a Tony Bugsby saying this guy did this or this guy did that while leaking private conversations.
I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying. Like, that's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. I
don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old.
And that's the real reason we see a lot of women making their way around Hollywood. Because the next man up, and I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is, sees her as a safe option. Somebody that's already been proven to be able to handle the lifestyle. And that means a lot, especially when you're worth over $40 million. Somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can have by your side and trust with some of your most intimate secrets and dealings of your life. That means a lot. And it's also something that's hard to come by. And so me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it works for the both of them. And I'm sure somebody like Karrueche, who's had her time in the limelight, is probably tired of dealing with some of these entertainers, some of these singers, some of these rappers out here, and along with that lifestyle. And somebody like Deion can provide somewhat of a stable lifestyle while at the same time still being in the limelight. But that's my take on it anyways. Make sure you guys go ahead and chime in on this one. I know you guys are probably going to have a lot to say, so I'm going to try to be as active in the comment section as I can. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you're not new to the channel and you've been enjoying the content so far on this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And as usual, peace and chaos.